Today is lesson 2, quarter 2, week 1. So we're going to look at solving equations that have distributive property in them. And so distributive property really just means they're problems that have parentheses in them. And so what this does is it's going to create a certain way that you're going to do the problem. So by distribute, it means distribute this negative 4 to both of the terms inside of the parentheses. So the first step that you're going to do is distribute. This is a simplifying step, so you only do it to the side that has the parentheses. So negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. X comes with it. Negative 4 times negative 8 is positive 32. Equals 112 drops down. And then now we have a two-step problem that we've done yesterday. And so now we've got to solve negative 16x plus 32 equals 112. And keep in mind you can use Desmos Scientific Calculator. So the first step for me is going to be to get rid of this plus 32 now. So I'm going to minus 32 from both sides of the equal sign. And so what happens is these cancel out. Negative 16x drops down. Equal sign drops down. 112 minus 32 is 80. And you can use Desmos Scientific Calculator to check this out. We can check that by going 112 minus 32 equals 80. And so then that step is called the inverse of addition. My next step is to get rid of the negative 16 so I can get that x by itself. This step is called the inverse of multiplication. I want to do the opposite. So to undo multiply by negative 16, I'm going to divide by negative 16 on both sides of the equal sign. And so what happens is the 16s cancel each other out. X drops down, equal sign drops down. 80 divided by negative 16, well, positive divided by a negative is negative. And then 80 divided by negative 16 is 5. And so we can check that with our calculator if we want. We can then go, okay, 80 divided by negative 16, it gives me negative 5. The answer that I'm looking for is negative 5. I would just enter negative 5 into the canvas. We're going to take a look at a similar problem. This one's a little bit easier. Hopefully you can try along as you're doing this, and then that way you can see if you're doing it right. So the first step is to deal with distributive property. So you're going to do distributive property. I'm going to abbreviate it as DIS. So go ahead and do that step now. You can pause the video. I'm going to do 4 times 1 and 4 times negative 4. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. N comes with it. It's equal to 100. Now my next step is to get rid of this 4. And to do that, because it's positive 4, I'm going to do the inverse of addition, which means I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides of the equal sign. The 4's are going to cancel out. Negative 16n drops down. Whenever there is a negative sign, or minus sign, you need to bring that with you. The equal sign comes down. 100 minus 4 is 96. My last step is to do the inverse of multiplication. And so to undo negative 16 times n, I'm going to divide by negative 16 on both sides of the equal sign. The negative 16s will cancel each other out. N drops down. Equal sign drops down. 96 divided by negative 16 is negative 6. And you can check that with Desmos. You got 96 divided by negative 16 should get you negative 6. I'm only going to enter negative 6 into the canvas as the answer. Here are two more problems that you can try before you move on to your assignment. Problems 3 and 4 here, and you can check their answers before you go. Number 3 should come out to be negative 7. Check your steps, see if you're doing it right. Number 4 should come out to be 5. These will be your assignments 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and they will be on Canvas.